Hello and welcome to the Facebook Shops webinar as part of the DigiVET Digital Upskilling Erasmus Plus project. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the online shop front on Facebook and Instagram and how you can use that when you're thinking about starting a business. So have you ever bought anything through Facebook or Instagram? Firstly, I'd like you to think about if there's been a time you have bought anything through social media. There are many different types of social media marketing and advertising. You may have given your contact details to subscribe to a brand and now they send you emails to attract you to buy from them. Or maybe you've seen an influencer promote a product. Brands can promote entertaining content on their channel to raise awareness of their brand. But today we'll talk about how brands use Instagram and Facebook shops and how you might like to use it for your business. So what is a shop on Facebook and Instagram? Shops is a free tool for businesses enabling you to easily create a mobile shopping experience all from one space. So people can browse, explore and purchase products directly through Facebook and Instagram. And you can customize your collections to bring your brand to life. So on the right of the screen there, you can see two examples of what shops look like on a mobile device. We've got some local brands here in the UK selling dried flowers and also sustainable reusable beauty products. So what can you do with a shop? So a shop creates a native shopping experience so your products are discoverable right from your main business page directly in Facebook and Instagram. And you can customize the design elements like the color and font so your shop matches your brand. And you just need to set up one shop so that it appears across all channels, so on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp and Messenger. And you can see some examples here that I used in the previous slide and continue to use throughout this presentation. Two great businesses, the Happy Blossoms, who sell baked blossoms, so dried flowers, and We Are Mooney, who sell sustainable reusable products like face cloths and things like that. So this is what it looks like in a desktop view. You can only see on Facebook on desktop. Instagram desktop is not available on shops, so you can only see it on Facebook there. But the main reason why people use shops is on their mobile phones, and this is what it looks like. It's a really easy way to shop products, and as you can see here, some great photos have been used. You can see that there's photos, there's price, there's a little save tab so people can save products and come back to them later. And then you can see there's view product button, which takes them to a larger page to see just that product, and you can see description, product details, shipping and returns, and you can also see view on website. So that will take you through to purchase on your website, or you can do that direct. You can set it up so it could be either directly in Facebook and Instagram or on your website. And this is just a little video to show you how to search. So on Instagram, searching for Next, which is a large UK fashion retailer, and this is their shop on Instagram. So you can see what's suggested for you, and according to the algorithm it suggests. And here we are searching pyjamas. We clicked on one, you can see the description, and clicked on view on website to be able to purchase it directly there on the website. So it's a really easy way to get people through from social media to your website to purchase. So who are using Facebook shops? So it's for e-commerce business owners that are selling physical products, brands that want to grow on social media, and brands that want to reduce friction for their customers to make easier transactions. So you can use it just for physical products at the moment and not for services. So before you set it up, you will need a Facebook business page, and you need to be admin of that page. You need to link your shop to a payment method. So that could be through Shopify or through your website. You need to link that. You need to have product images and captions and the price, and you also need to decide on your shipping destination, so where you can ship your products. You'll also need to set it up from a desktop and not a mobile. So to get started, you need to head to this website here along the bottom, facebook.com/business/shops. It's a really easy way. They talk you through step by step how to get started, and it's a really simple process. So here's some tips and tricks for you to think about when you get started. So it's really important to think about product photography. It really is your first impression to your customer. It's an immediate representation of the quality of your products, and it needs to capture the viewer and lead to a result. So it needs to get their attention. So how long do you think it takes to make an initial judgment online? Could it be 1 second, maybe 2 seconds? Well, it's actually 0.05 seconds. So you really need to capture your audience with that imagery. Here are 6 tips around product photography. So number 1 is keep it simple. Make sure your products is the focus within the frame. Number 2, set up near a window so that the natural light is falling directly onto the product. If it's not possible, maybe use studio lighting, but you really don't need any lighting. You couldn't just use natural light during the daytime. Number 3, use a diffuser if the light is too strong. You don't want to lose the detail. You can buy one for relatively cheap online. Number 4, think about your brand visuals and be consistent. So you saw in the Happy Blossoms imagery, they had coloured backdrops that matched their brand colours. And that leads on to number 5, use props to add texture. So you saw that they placed their products in vases because they're selling flowers. So they made sure it's placed in nice vases that people could relate to, that they'd have at home maybe to use similar vases. And number 6, photograph the product in use for a lifestyle shot. So you could use backdrops, as I said, or you could, for example, the Happy Blossoms, they have some images placing the flowers in people's homes. So yeah, it's just making sure that your product's in use. Another tip is to make sure you're being consistent and concise. So keep your content consistent. That includes all the imagery, the text, and your approach. So making sure your imagery is on similar edits, got similar colours, it matches your brand, and also the text and your captions are in the same tone of voice that you use on social media. So keep it on brand so that people can recognise it as you and your brand. And keep the captions short and simple. Make sure you're getting all the details. Maybe think of some frequently asked questions that you get often. And use the advantage of your connections. So encourage people to share your products online. Encourage them to share it with friends and family. Post your products onto Facebook groups to reach a further audience. So maybe you've got local community groups. Make sure you're posting it in there to promote them. And tag your products on general feed images. So you can tag a product on an image on Instagram or Facebook so that people can click directly into your shop. And don't forget there are nearly 3 billion active people on Facebook and 500 million daily active users on Instagram. So use it to your advantage. If people are already on there, why won't they shop on there? There's pros and cons with this. So the pros are, it's easy to navigate. The analytics tools are built in to track sales and engagement. 40% of people use social networking sites when shopping online. Shop's content is personalised to the customer. It's dependent on their activity on Facebook or Instagram to show recommendations. So the algorithm knows that people might be interested in your type of product, so they show it to interested parties. The average person spends at least 14 minutes a day on Facebook. And there's no product limit, and lastly, it's free, so why not give it a go? Some of the cons are you can't shop on Instagram desktop, so it's only available on mobile, but most people would be scrolling to buy on their phone nowadays anyway. You are relying on Facebook, Instagram algorithm to show your products, and it doesn't replace your website. This is an additional tool. You need to have an engaged audience on Facebook and Instagram. If you don't have any audience, you're likely to get no sales. You may be necessary to spend towards adverts to boost reach. So Facebook is expecting that you're setting up a shop, and to get more people to buy more products, it would like you to spend on advertising, but sometimes it's not necessary. You need to invest in good product imagery if you don't have that already, and you need to keep it up to date with stock, sales and notifications, etc. So as a summary, Facebook and Instagram shops has the potential to hugely benefit a product-based business. Number 2, you need to build an audience on the profiles for it to be successful. So you need to be posting content and engaging with other profiles and building a brand on social media for your shops to be successful on there. Number 3, you need to make sure you're being consistent throughout your shop branding. So with your images, your backdrops, your captions and so on. And number 4, as you launch new products, make sure you keep innovating and keep updating your shop. And finally, here's some resources to help you with your Facebook and Instagram shop setup. Thank you very much for listening. Hope you found this useful.